Do you ever just say, I'm going to do things my way in my business because it's my business, and forget about God? I know I have. Do you ever forget to pray for your business? I'm not going to lie. I've done that too. But you know what? We've got to learn to hear God's voice and follow his direction for our business. Because ultimately, it belongs to him, doesn't it? Do you want God's plan for your life? Do you want to discover your calling? Do you want to build a business that's aligned with God's will? Hey girl, hey! I'm Jeanette, business and faith coach. After a decade in the military, the Air Force said, see you later, and I had to find my true calling. Want to know how God directed my life from a cybersecurity engineer to a faith and business mentor? In this podcast, I'll teach you how to start a business, how to know your business is God's calling, monetization techniques, how to trust the Holy Spirit, and how to set boundaries to listen to his word alone. Ready to become unapologetically unstoppable? Sometimes we start our business and have this big idea of the way it's supposed to go, and God changes the direction as we're on a specific path. I think that's why it's so important to hear and follow God's direction in our business, because we don't actually know what the end point is. I don't even think there is an end point in business. I think it's just you just keep going until God shows you another way, and then you do that, because every step that he guides you on will either give you direction, a lesson, something, and I don't know what the end purpose is. I know it's for his will. I know that whatever I'm doing is to help God's kingdom come to earth. I do know that. So every time it changes, every time the way my business looks changes, I know that I'm trying to hear and listen to God's voice and seeking his direction. When I first started in business, I was in real estate, y'all. Straight up, I was in real estate. And the reason I wanted to go to real estate had nothing to do with God. Sure did not. It had more to do with, I want more time. It was not a godly direction. But as I started to pray more, read the Bible more, seek guidance from the life group that I was in that were full of entrepreneurs, and learn how to recognize and follow the promptings of the Holy Spirit, I was sad when I quit doing real estate. Not because it wasn't a thriving career, it wasn't, but that's not why I was sad. I was sad because I felt like I had wasted time and money doing real estate. But I didn't. I was learning. I was learning how to be confident on camera, how to title YouTube videos, what I do like and how I like to show up for people when I'm serving them. And then I was still trusting God's direction. Trusting in his plan, because it didn't make sense to quit after I had been doing it. It wasn't even that long, but I spent a lot of money. But I was open to change. I even fired my husband from a business. And he's still with me, y'all. So apparently your girl was doing something right? But I'm willing to step out on faith. I'm willing to do whatever God tells me to do. Because ultimately, my life is no longer mine. My life belongs to God. And I want to do whatever he has for me, his will, so that I can be a vessel on earth. So that way I can bring the kingdom to earth and show other people what heaven can be like when we get there together. And that's why I love seeking and following God's direction, because I have peace and contentment. I do want more. My goal is to tithe $1 million, and I'm not there yet, but I'm not stressed about it. I am not stressed, y'all. I am perfectly fine with that. Because you know why? I know that God's got this. This is his business. He owns 51% of my business. This belongs to him. So whatever he tells me to do, all the words that are coming out of my mouth are a divine line from him. So I really want to encourage you guys to continue to seek God's direction in all aspects of your business. And God will guide and provide for those who trust him. And I do, 100%. So just let go of whatever it is that's in your business that you've been holding on strong to because you think that you have to control it. Let it go. Let it go. And I have been praying a prayer so many times. Every time I come upon something that I'm like, I don't know what the next step is, I pray for God to open doors and shut doors, and if it's not from him, take it away, and I don't want anything to do with it. And God has shown up so many times every time I pray that prayer, in good ways and bad ways, right? Not bad ways from him, but bad ways or unexpected things that left, doors that were shut, that hurt my heart. But you know what? The next door that was open is always better than the one that was shut. And I'm here for it. So let's take 2023 with God, take his hand and all the doors that he has for us, and let's go. Wow, that was so good. So I know that you know somebody that also needs to hear that. So share this episode, leave a review. And I would love if you could watch my free workshop at JeanettePeterson.com/missingpiece. I'll see you guys over on the grams at Jeanette.Peterson. Bye.